from isolation. 'Cause right now that's the ball where we be trained. And if you're coming back to find me, you better have good aim. Shoot it true, I need you in the picture, that's why I'm calling you. Calling you. I'm the lonely twin that left hand. Reset myself and get back on track. I don't want this isolation. See the state of me now. Calling the hunter with the rifle. 'Cause right now that's the ball where we be chained. Shoot it true, I want you in the picture, that's why I'm calling you. Calling you. I'm the lonely twin that left hand. Reset myself and get back on track. I don't want this isolation. See the state of me now.
If I pick it up when I know that it's broken, do I put it back?
shaking cold. These hands are meant to hold. Speak to me when all you gotta keep is strong. Move along like I know you do. And even when your hope is gone, move along just to make it through. Move along. So a day when you've lost yourself completely could be a night when your life ends. Such a heart that will lead you to deceiving. All the pain held in your hands are shaking cold. Your hands are mine to hold. Speak to me when all you gotta keep is strong. Move along like I know you do. And even when your hope is gone, move along just to make it through. Move along when everything is wrong. We move along. Everything is wrong. We move when all you gotta keep is strong. Move along like I know you do. And even when your hope is gone, move along just to make it through. When all you gotta keep is strong, move along like I know you do. And even when your hope is gone, move along just to make it through. When all you gotta keep is strong, move along like I know you do. And even when your hope is gone, move along just to make it through. Right back what is wrong. We move along. Right back what is wrong. We move along.
Right, that what is wrong. We move along. All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Wolfhead Brony stream. A educational stream today. We are all gonna sit down, and we're all gonna wait. Let me just switch to my fucking webcam, which might die. By the way, my webcam might die at some point during this stream. This is not a horny stream. Even though I've set up the thumbnail to mislead everybody, this is not a horny stream. We're all gonna sit down and we're all gonna educate ourselves. Twilight is gonna tell us where baby foals come from. Even though I'm pretty sure most of us already know, I don't know, and I need you guys to shut up so I can pay attention to Twilight. So with that being said, I should probably say, the video that we're reacting to was put together by Clever Hooves. I saw another video by Clever Hooves, if I could just freaking find it. They did candied apples, or candid apples. Is that candied or candid? I have no idea. Anyway, they did like a gay fanfic between Brayburn and another character, and it was very well put together. I think Wooten was the voice of the other character, or Brayburn, I don't remember, but it was really, really funny, and I love what happened at the end. At the end, I had a huge fucking smile on my face. So that is what happens. Let's all be mature adults. Exactly. Let's all be mature adults. No laughing. If Twilight says the word penis and you start laughing, Bait, I'm kicking you out of the stream. Only mature adults. Mature adult chat. It's what we're doing right now. Okay. Wait, hold on. Let me see. Let me see if I can fix this right now. Switch over to my desktop. Canned apples. I have no idea what that would. Don't give me shit for this. You know I can't read. Why would you give me shit for this? Is this real? Hello, hi. Can't wait to see your reaction to Scooter Tricks the Abridged. Oh yeah. That is the Scooter Tricks the Abridged. I'm still reacting to the other Abridged series, which is Ultra Fast Pony. But yeah. You do realize what fandom you're talking to, right? Listen, man, we can be mature adults. We don't have to be perverse all the time. Mature adults on a Wolfhead stream. Good luck with that. Hey, you're here, aren't you? I see you back there making fucking heckling me. Magical. All right, let's get this show on the road before my camera actually dies. Because if I sit here and yell at my chat, my camera's gonna die before I get into the reaction, and that's gonna be bad. So let's start. Let's see what we got here, boys. Clever Hooves presents. Oh God.
Twilight awoke suddenly to the sound of panicked knocking on the front door of her castle, causing her to rush quickly out of bed. Stumbling hastily onto her hooves, she began wondering about what might be wrong as she
Just
attempted
close
to
up
walk
on
down
her
the
flank.
crystalline halls towards the entryway without falling onto the floor, despite barely being able to see due to grogginess. Was there an attack on Equestria's borders? An upset citizen seeking to file a complaint? Her mind raced as she tried to predict the possibilities until she entered the foyer and arrived at the door.
Twilight, we need your help.
Opened it with a loud creak, mentally preparing for the harsh rays of sunlight to pierce into her eyes.
Twilight, we need your help. All the kids are sexually active, and we need you to tell them how to be responsible. I swear to God, if that's the plot.
But was instead met with the dim coolness of dawn and a rather sick-looking pony.
Cheerily?
It's Cheerily. God damn it, I hate being right.
Yes, it's me.
Replied cheerily.
Why is she
Voice
sick? Oh, she can't go in the
instant,
thing
eyes
today.
swollen,
Okay.
Her nose slightly red.
What are you doing here at this hour?
Is something wrong? Yes, I'm afraid I'm a bit sick, as you can probably tell.
Oh God, you sound fucking awful.
Teach my classroom.
She replied, feeling a sneeze begin to tickle her snout.
I went straight to you because.
Oh, come on, Shirley. This is a terrible
Shirley
time to be
sneezed
sneezing
explosively
and
directly
coughing.
onto Twilight's
And
face.
what the fuck is wrong with Twilight's face? Oh wait, I didn't see the rest of it. I'm sorry.
But early morning grogginess had
Oh,
severely
God.
impacted her.
Guys, do you see this hunch in Twilight's back right now? She looks like a camel. Oh my God. I'm not shitting on the artist. Don't say that I'm shitting on the artist. The art is great. I'm just fascinated with this one back hump with the twin towers coming out of her freaking shoulder blades right now. That's the only thing that has my eye.
Her reaction time.
Also, Cheerily, this is a terrible time to be coughing and sneezing. Do you know what's happening in the world right now? The instant you cough in public, everybody just scatters. So I don't think I don't think this is a good look, Cheerily.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Apologized cheerily, pulling a heavily used saddlebag to offer Twilight.
Here, let
Her coffee mug says heck on it. I want a coffee mug that says heck on it. Twilight gets all the good shit. Okay.
You wipe that off.
No thanks. I'm alright.
Twilight pulled away instinctively, instead casting a spell that lifted the sneeze residue off of her body, sprinkling it onto a nearby bush. Cheerily blew her nose into
Oh god, what is Shirley gonna look like? I'm not ready.
To say, I went to you because you're the only pony I know who could do this on such short notice. I hope you aren't too busy.
Truthfully, Twilight had quite the busy day planned, but the
Shirley needs medicine. Shirley needs to wear a fucking mask.
getting to teach a room full of eager students was at least marginally more exciting than reorganizing a section of her library. Although she certainly would
She
have
needs the
appreciated a bit more
vaccine.
notice.
Sure, I can teach your students today. What's the topic? I'll prepare an agenda.
Oh, just ask them when you get in.
Replied Shirley, stuffing the dirty handkerchief.
Is this where everything gets topsy-turvy? It's like
Starts in 20 minutes.
it's like Twilight is gonna go in and then they're gonna be like, alright Twilight, you're teaching them sex education. And Twilight's gonna be like, why today of all fucking days?
It's 20 minutes? It's barely morning.
The early bird gets the worm, as they say. The student.
She kinda sounds like Granny Smith.
School at this hour.
Right.
Twilight sighed, taking a breath to relax herself. After all, it wasn't like she had to teach complex mathematics or an entire historic period on such short notice, and it was just one day's worth of content.
Well, I guess I should probably get going then, shouldn't I?
I suppose so.
Jesus Christ.
Thank you so much, Twilight. The students were so excited about today's lesson, so I'm glad you're able to take over for the day as I recover.
No problem. I hope you get well soon.
Thank you.
She replied, turning around.
I'm
slowly
still
to
laughing
go back.
because her fucking
Sneezing
coffee
again
mug says
just a
heck
few
on it.
Moments later, before Twilight had even closed the door. 20 minutes later, at the crack of sunrise, and after spending 2 minutes trying to get her mane looking presentable, Twilight had arrived at Cheerly's schoolhouse to find a room packed full of students, ready and eager to learn.
Hello.
Now I wonder what Wolfhead would do in Twilight's position. Say no. Like, what do you, like, something has to go terribly wrong in order for a teacher of, like, how old are these kids? And how old are they in the show? Like 9, like below teenage years? Yeah, to get me to teach a class like that, something has gone terribly wrong. Very, 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 very wrong. And I would just be like, no, me teaching sex ed to kids like that is just going to make the situation a lot worse. Don't do it.
Twilight greeted the classroom as she walked into the room.
Miss Cheerily couldn't be here due to sickness, so I'll be your substitute teacher for the day.
The class murmured with excitement at the prospect of the Princess of Friendship teaching them. to
Oh
which
my
she
God, it's the
politely
Princess of
smiled
Friendship. She's
until
teaching
their
us.
bonding returned to the
Yeah.
normal level.
Can somebody tell me what Miss Cheerily had planned for you today?
Asked Twilight. Snails raised his
Oh,
hook,
no.
stretching it as high into the air as possible.
Oh no, he's a little bit too
Twilight
excited.
acknowledged him.
Yes?
Oh,
Exclaimed Snails.
she was going to tell us about the birds and the bees.
Twilight suddenly found
Okay, Clever Holmes, I gotta give it to you, man. The way you set this up and that fucking record scratch right there, that was great. I love that. I love that so much.
herself severely and utterly cut off guard. Surely that wasn't what Cheerily wanted her to be teaching her students today. She briefly looked at the other students' faces to gauge their responses, but after observing their total non-reactions to Snail's answer, she was starting to believe that it was actually the case.
Oh God.
Still, though, she had to make sure.
Are you certain that's what Miss Cheerily wants me to talk about today?
Yep, Miss Cheerily had our parents sign some papers about it a few days ago.
He continued, gesturing towards Cheerily's desk.
The stack is right over there.
Twilight glanced at the stack.
I
of
don't like
papers.
Snips right now. Snips is a little bit too
There's
eager.
no doubt in her mind now that Cheerily really had intended to teach her students something quite significant and difficult to talk about today. Given the fact she'd had such short notice, however, Twilight briefly wondered if Cheerily might have purposefully asked her to teach this day's subject, just to avoid the uncomfortable nature of it all. But after a few more moments of pondering, she realized this simply couldn't be true. Cheerily was absolutely, definitely sick, and she had the residual sneeze droplets on her face to prove it.
Twilight, wipe your face.
Calming breath to focus her thoughts, mentally brushing up on the topic at Hoof. It wasn't exactly a subject within her expertise, but being a well-read individual, she did feel
Did the narrator just roast Twilight? Did the narrator just come out and say, well, Twilight doesn't get laid that much, so what the fuck would she know? You know, like, stop being mean. Stop being mean to Book Horse. She's nice.
confident at the prospect of teaching it on the spot. She had an important duty to attend to today, one that Cheerily had obviously felt confident in trusting her with, and she wanted to make absolutely certain that she taught the material to the best of her abilities.
Mm-hmm.
The class watched patiently as Twilight prepared to speak.
This is gonna be a fucking train wreck.
We've all likely heard bits and pieces about this topic, and some of you may know more about it. I'm not going to go into much.
What is going on here? What is this? Whose face is that? That looks like Starry Flame. That looks like Starry Flame. Starry, how the hell did you get in here?
Greater detail and answer any
I don't know who
questions
that
you
is.
have along the way. Sound good?
Yes, Miss Sparkle.
The classroom droned.
I'm nervous, dude. Like, I want them to be weird about it.
Cheerily obviously ran quite a tight ship here in Ponyville's only schoolhouse. Twilight turned toward the chalkboard and thought for a moment or two, figuring out how she would begin.
We'll start with basic anatomy.
She continued as she used her magic to levitate a piece of chalk next to the chalkboard. On it, she began drawing an anatomical diagram for the reproductive organs of each sex, expecting giggles from the students behind her as she drew. But as she finished and placed the chalk down to face them,
Who is that?
met with stoic silence. Twilight was
First of all, I appreciate how mature everyone is being. What the fuck? What character is this? What PogChamp is this? Who's pogging back there? Somebody is PogChamping at the diagram of a horse vagina, and I don't know how to feel about that.
impressed. Not many teachers could develop a group of foals who were so respectful in the classroom setting, especially when teaching a topic such as this. But apparently, Cheerily had accomplished it.
Now, as I'm sure you're all aware, these have many different names, but today we'll be using the proper terminology.
Twilight pointed to the female organ with a floating piece of chalk.
Can any pony tell me the proper name for this?
Oh my god.
The pistol?
Replied Apple Bloom.
No, but that's close to the other one.
Said Twilight.
The
writing name for
pistol?
the female organ just
I'm
below
sorry?
its diagram.
What about this one?
She continued, hovering the chalk. by it.
Who is doing that face?
Scootaloo raised her hoof.
The stamen? No.
The stamen?
Anyone else?
The calyx?
Replied another student, joined shortly afterward by a chorus of other answers.
The stigma? The coolers.
No.
Her voice trailed once more. She'd been expecting more vulgar or immature terminology in their responses, but the combination between being caught off guard and still trying
Who
to
the
wake
fuck
up
is
caused her not to
PogChamping back
notice
there,
the
dude? I'm
similarities
so
those
mad.
words had to other topics.
This is the male reproductive organ.
She said aloud, giving them one more chance to provide the correct answer. The class said nothing for several moments until one student broke the silence.
Which one is it gonna be?
A pistol?
Replied Snips. Twilight resisted the urge to smack her forehead before responding.
No, that's what Apple Bloom said.
Twilight began writing its proper name on the board below the diagram, but was met with confused looks across the classroom as a result.
I suppose you have haven't been exposed to this topic.
Oh, you sweet summer child. You sweet summer
She
children.
continued, thinking of a way to engage her students more effectively.
Is that actually Starry Flame?
To something that's perhaps even more magical than magic itself.
I'm sorry, what the fuck did you just say to me? Hold up.
How those words
Magic itself.
What?
a way to engage her students more effectively.
Let's press onward to something that's perhaps even more magical than magic itself.
Twilight, what are you about to say right now? I'm so nervous.
Might be comically misinterpreted, but was again surprised at the mature responses of her students. No pony was laughing, or snickering, or mumbling jokes to one another. When Celestia had taught this topic to her class many moons ago, she recalled the whole room giggling practically after every sentence, herself sometimes even included. Part of her was almost worried that the students weren't laughing.
That's
At least
actually
a
Starry.
little
I'm
bit.
so mad.
How strict and disciplinary was cheerleading?
Starry is in the back of the class fucking pog champing right now.
She recovered.
I mean the kind of magic that recently brought our beloved Flurry Heart into the world. Alicorn magic?
Asked Sweetie Belle.
No, not Alicorn magic. So they really just don't know anything.
Flurry Heart is still a bit of a mystery, being the first foal born in Alicorn after all. But that's beside the point.
Said Twilight, resuming her attention to the chalkboard.
What I am going to cover is how babies are.
I heard alicorns are what happens when you have a unicorn and a Pegasus pair.
Said Twist, interrupting Twilight.
If that were true, practically.
Oh God, shut up, Diamond Tiara. Stop talking. I hate you so much.
Replied Diamond Tiara, looking towards Silver Spoon for admiration of her witty remark, receiving more of a half nod of approval instead.
Well, I heard alicorns are from a genetic mutation that occurs from exposure to high amounts of magical radiation.
Said some pony else.
Your parents are a bunch of fucking
Yeah,
hicks,
but
okay?
Less lame.
Lame? Take that back.
No.
But this is cool.
Twilight raised her voice.
Students, please, quiet down.
The classroom.
Oh
very
my God, I
quickly
didn't
lowered
even see it. Scootaloo's derp face. What is Scootaloo doing? What face is that? She's doing like the duck lips. Who is she doing duck lips at? She's doing it at Silver Spoon. What? Oh my God. She heard about sex one time and was like, "Hey, Silver Spoon, I know what we're gonna do after class." It's like, don't take that joke. That's wrong.
drawing to a hush, allowing her to take a deep breath before continuing.
First of all, I think this is a good example of why you shouldn't believe everything you hear. And for the record, I have 2 unicorn parents, and magical radiation doesn't exist. But secondly, what I was going to talk about is how.
Yeah, why did Twilight draw a diagram of herself with a male pony behind her? Twilight. Twilight. I'm just creeped out that it has to be her. She could have drew a generic mare. But no, she drew herself. Why? Is it because like the kids can know who that is and they can identify? Because that's like the most generic looking male pony I've ever seen. If your OC looks like this, I'm sorry, you just have a bad OC. But why did Twilight draw a diagram of herself? I'm very afraid. Let's continue.
The class was silent until Snips asked a question.
Like with the pistol?
This time, Twilight was unable to prevent the smacking of her face.
No.
She replied flatly until she realized he was technically correct, just using the wrong terminology again.
Well, actually, yes. But you're thinking of this, the male organ.
She continued as she gestured toward the drawing on the
It is a
chalkboard.
figurine. Oh my God! They're doing the thing that they do in court where they're like, "Oh, show us on the doll where the bad man touched you." Twilight, that makes it even more weird. Twilight, why do you have a figurine of yourself? Oh my God! Oh my God! She's gonna pick up the two figurines and she's gonna be like, "They make love like this." Oh my! I'm waiting for it. I'm waiting for it.
Apple Bloom seemed confused.
But Miss Cheerily said the pistol was the female reproductive organ. I don't remember learning about anything called a
Hey, yeah, Apple Bloom's right.
Why would Shirley say that? Did Shirley give the reproductive organs like cutesy nicknames for children? That's probably what she did.
Yeah, what Apple Bloom said.
Twilight became confused now as well. Wasn't this the first day of a new teaching segment? She'd assumed as such, but maybe Cheerly had done some preliminary sessions.
Why the fuck would it
could
be
certainly
called the
explain
pistol?
lack
That
of
makes no
activities,
sense.
As maybe they'd already gotten.
Why
them
would the
all out of their
vagina be
system.
called the pistol?
Still didn't explain why their terminology was.
If anything, it should be called the target.
Well,
She replied slowly, trying to think of a charitable way to phrase what she had to say next.
I suppose I'm not certain what Miss Cheerily has taught you, but I believe I can be completely certain about my labeling.
Continued Twilight, glancing awkwardly at the fairly realistic anatomical drawings on the chalkboard. Now the entire class seemed confused, and after seeing that they were, Twilight began feeling slightly lightheaded and nervous. Cheerly had obviously put confidence in her ability to handle this, but as the minutes went by, she could feel her own confidence slipping away. She glanced across the room and was met with mostly blank faces, unsure of what to do next. Feeling the heat and pressure beginning to build even further, Twilight chose to press forward anyway, in hopes that things would just begin to click more effectively as she continued and started drawing a new diagram to explain the fertilization process.
Let's just continue onward. As you can see by this diagram,
Said Twilight, her legs beginning to shake nervously.
Is Twilight gonna faint? Don't pass out on me now.
egg cell.
The classroom continued to look at her oddly, with a few whispers being shared inaudibly.
Isn't it supposed to be grains and ovules?
Whispered some pony,
Shh! Don't interrupt the Princess of Friendship.
whispered another. Twilight continued rather monotonously.
The male produces the sperm cell and the female produces the egg cell. When they meet together, they share their genetic material.
She continued awkwardly, hoping to see anything but blank and confused faces across the room. But
Nerd
the class was
alert!
again silent and confused for several more moments, until Scootaloo spoke up.
Aren't we supposed to do a demonstration? Miss Cheerly said we would be doing a demonstration. That's what the
Scoot!
permission slips are for.
Scoot, what the hell? Oh my God. This Scootaloo is the catalyst. Scootaloo is the Joker in the Dark Knight. She just wants to see the world go up in flames. So here we go.
Twilight replied worriedly.
Oh, what are you showing me? Oh, come on. What are you gonna show me? Oh, what is that?
Yeah, you're supposed to demonstrate.
Show us! Show us! Show us! Come on, Miss Sparkle.
Well,
She replied tentatively as she considered what to do.
Oh my God. Do you see? Do you see the face on the... Look at how happy and determined the male stallion is. And look at the absolute, what would you call that, pleasure? In tiny toy Twilight's eyes? Like, what is this? What is happening? Clever Hooves, what did you do? What is this? What is this? I'm gonna continue. We're almost done. We're almost through this.
Certainly didn't want to disappoint the students or deviate from Cheerly's lesson plan.
I suppose I can do something along those lines.
As she began questioning Cheerly's teaching methodologies, Twilight surveyed the room for something she could use to demonstrate what she was talking about, locating a small container filled with clay in the corner of the room. Levitating it into the air into the front of the class, Twilight nervously began molding two small adult figures out of it with her magic, taking care to make them as anatomically correct as possible. Cringing awkwardly and looking slightly away, Twilight animated the two clay figures with her magic to demonstrate the process she had been trying to convey. One figure was standing normally, whilst the other was propped up onto it from behind, front legs straddling its flank on both sides.
Oh my god. Are you playing sexy time music right now? Wait a minute, everyone shut up. Everyone shut up. I got it, because I feel like there was a music change in here.
Behind, front legs straddling its flank on both sides.
Like this.
Twilight said, sheepishly, blushing uncontrollably. Figures
Sweetie Belle is about to lose her shit.
emotion, her face becoming absolutely flooded with embarrassment. This time, some of the students actually began to laugh and giggle, while most of the others simply gawked and stared in awe at what they were witnessing,
Miss Twilight Sparkle?
said Twist.
Yes.
She replied, quickly destroying the clay figurines and tossing the remains back into the container.
Miss Shirley said we were supposed to learn about birds and bees. Yesterday we learned about flowers.
Oh.
Oh my
Twilight's voice
god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! They meant the actual birds and bees. I'm done. 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 Twilight, you have embarrassed yourself for the last goddamn time. Get the hell out of here. Don't ever come back. I'm talking to Celestia. I'm snitching on you, okay? I'm snitching on you. Oh my god.
trailed as she began noticing pictures and diagrams strewn about the room depicting various flowers and other things, including something written at the top of the chalkboard.
Wolf, my dad is a botanist. The pistil is the flower's female reproductive organ. That's why. That's why. Well, you know who's not a botanist and also doesn't know shit about flowers? Me! Oh my god! Oh my god! Twilight! 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 Don't let them get the best of you. Alright.
This week's theme, nature,
And our permission slips are about any allergies we might have.
added Scootaloo.
Oh my god.
A bunch of flowers for demonstration about pollination.
She continued, gesturing towards a large bouquet of them on Cheerilee's desk. And then Cheerilee's sickness dawned on her. She had all the symptoms of hay fever, and probably got it from collecting all of those flowers.
Well, I guess you all just got a preview of something you'll be learning later on.
Stop talking. Just stop talking. Just stop talking. Just stop talking. Just stop talking. Stop talking. Stop talking. Oh my god, we gotta go back to the fucking to this.
Later on.
We gotta appreciate the cast right now. We have to. Didn't Scribbler do Twilight's voice? Written by Pony Thunder. Very good story, my dude. Adapted for audio by Clever Hooves. Very good job. Clever was the narrator, Snails and Snips, and unnamed student, alright? Scribbler was Twilight, Applebloom, Cheerilee, and Diamond Tiara. Okay. Starry Flame was Scootaloo, and also was drawn in the back of the class for some reason. That was fucking weird. Agent Fluffy was Sweetie Bloom. Agent Fluffy did a Starlight voice for me one time. I'm happy she was here. Story art by Cerberus. Cerberus? Oh my god, my eye. Oh my word. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. You know what? You know what, Wilson? I'm glad you didn't say anything, and I'm glad you let me figure it out until the end. Because I have no idea about flowers. The literal birds and the bees. Oh my fucking god, dude. Is that not a... Is that... And then she said, well, I guess you're just going to have to get a preview. I'm like, stop talking, Twilight. Stop it. Just shut your mouth. Just go back home, go back to sleep, wake up tomorrow, and then try again. Jesus Christ. All right, well, this has been a short stream. This has been a very short stream, but this is a very fun video. Clever Hooves has been knocking it out of the park with these videos lately. So yeah, I'm gonna play the Wii Shop channel music. Hey, do you want to become a Mad Lad? You can be a Mad Lad. You can hit the join button, and for 99 cents a month, you can be a Mad Lad. And if you're a Mad Lad, you can have emotes in my chat. Blah. There you go. Let's see. And Clever is making great stuff lately. He is. He's been knocking it out of the park. Twilight, we are confiscating your wigs. The fucking pony FBI just rattles down. Where is she? Get her! She tried to teach sex to minors. Oh my god. I feel like she'd get in big trouble. Couldn't be a princess after that. Wait. Do you have to be a virgin to be the princess of Equestria? Is Celestia a virgin? You know what? I don't know. But yeah, you want to become a Mad Lad? Fucking hit the join button. I'm getting new emotes. To add another emote slot, I need 5 more Mad Lads. And I am getting more emotes drawn, so I don't think I'm ever going to get all of them in there, but I want to get as many as possible. So yeah, I'll see you guys later, and peace.